Well, black and white on pop culture fans, I am back with another video here. Folks, I take no pleasure in making this video whatsoever, okay? But we're going to be talking about this Cuties movie, okay? Everybody has seen the trailer. Everybody responded to that trailer, and people found the subject to be pretty disgusting, having 11-year-old girls twerking in this movie, okay? Now, the reviews are out for the movie, and also there's some graphic details about this movie. Folks, Netflix should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. This movie is not made for kids. This is not a family-friendly movie. You know, this isn't like the movie that was, I think this was back in 2002 or something like that, Bring It On. Remember with Kirsten Dunst? No, it ain't that. This movie is pretty much child pornography. It's sickening, man. Absolutely sickening. But, you know, the Shield Media over on Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie a 90, a score of 90 from the critics. These people, man, I do believe that shilling is a real thing, and they are shilling for this movie. But the audience score, I know right now it's only 618 reviews, 4% approval. 4%. It gets worse on IMDb. IMDb, the movie has a 1.9 out of 10. It's a disaster, folks. A complete disaster. And now this movie is so graphic that there's a movement now to cancel Netflix. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't blame you if you want to cancel Netflix, because the gory, detailed graphics that we're going to be talking about right now, I'm absolutely shocked. I really, really am shocked about this. There's a parent's guide on IMDb, and the details here will kind of enlighten you on this movie. Okay? So it says here, sets and nudity. The movie consists of 11-year-old girls dancing very suggestively. So in other words, they're twerking, you know, because remember the synopsis at first was they were twerking, then Netflix ended up changing it to just dancing. But it also says here, an adult dancer shows her breasts at the end of a dance video that two children characters are watching on a phone. So kids actually watching basically a strip show. This is unacceptable, folks. But it gets worse, okay? It says here, a girl watches a female rap video where naked women role play through dance. And it gets worse again. This may be the worst one yet. It says a pair of tight leather pants on an 11-year-old girl or forcefully pulled down in the midst of a scuffle. The camera glances at her panty exposed bum. Wow. So you have a young 11-year-old girl and you're going to expose her butt in the movie? Hollywood is full of creeps, man. There are a lot of creeps out there in Hollywood. Now, granted, this movie was made in France, but Netflix actually produced this movie. This is on the Netflix platform. What do you have to say for yourself, Netflix? This is disgusting. I'm telling you, folks, I do believe that they're trying to legalize child pornography. I really do believe that's probably going to be a real thing here in the future. They're exposing kids here. They're exposing underage kids. This sounds like somebody should be in jail for this. This really does sound like somebody should be in jail for showing this stuff with little kids. This is not a movie meant for little kids. They're exposing little kids. So if your kid is actually on Netflix and they see, oh, these other kids around my same age, do not let them watch this movie. Don't let them watch this movie. This is not a family-friendly movie whatsoever. Netflix, you are disgusting. And you critics that gave this movie a high score on Rotten Tomatoes, you are disgusting. This is just pure filth. little kids should not actually be in this movie. This is almost like a soft porn movie that you'll probably see on Cinemax or something, if you ask me. I haven't seen this movie, and folks, I have no desire to watch this movie. I'm not going to watch an 11-year-old girl and see her butt. I'm not going to do that. That is just so disgusting. Did they make this movie for Jerry Sandusky? I believe that they probably made this movie for somebody like a Jerry Sandusky, even though he's a man that was in The Boys. But the point is, man, this is beyond disgusting, folks. Don't let your kids watch this whatsoever. If there was a time to cancel Netflix, this actually may be the time. I know some of you guys have your favorite shows on there. You know, I get Netflix for free through T-Mobile, so I don't even pay for Netflix. But you guys that are paying for it, if you want to cancel it to make a point, sign a petition or something, go right ahead. Because this is pretty much inexcusable from Netflix. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you think of this, black and white pop culture fans? I'm getting used to saying pop culture. Let us know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.